Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day. Let's go. How is everyone doing this morning? Hope all is well. Happy Friday once again. Happy Friday to all. If you heard me on the other side, congrats, guys. We have life this morning. Hoping everyone is well today. Going to just jump right into it. All right. What we are going to do today, made a few uploads yesterday. I had some time. We talked about 650 and states that was overdue for it, and seems like Louisiana might have heard what was going on. So hopefully if you view the page and you decide to say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and play 650, since he's talking about it, congrats, you have hit the lottery. All right, shout out to Merlin. Merlin, you had 263 yesterday. All right, you already know that you should be playing 217. Okay, you should be playing 217. Also, the 189 came in DC. All right, so that number is, very much alive. So any state can just still get 663, all because, if you already had 663, play 189. It's just that simple, guys. All right, what else do we have? Because we want to talk about, let's see. We're going to talk about Maryland. And guys, I know Maryland, there's a lot of people jumping up and down this morning. They dropped 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. They pretty much gave you 4 2s with a 1. So you could just imagine just a 50 cent box alone on one of those numbers. I believe it might pay out $2,500 if it's not 5,000. If I'm not mistaken, you can go, just go to your Maryland database and key in prizes, and it should tell you how much one have earned just by hitting that number in the box, guys. That's why I said that 5s is the way to go. You can sit around and just wait on these 3 digits, and even in the 4s, if you're not really hitting them straight or anything like that, versus those 5s. Can you just imagine winning something for a 50-cent box? If you can hit a number for 50-cent box, and it will give you from $1,250 all the way to $5,000, but the odds is kind of out there, and let me not forget to mention that, it all depends on whatever that computer want to do that day, and guys, don't forget, if Maryland is computerized, guys, it's no more balls. Meaning, like, when I was a child, I used to sit up with my mom and my father and watch numbers. That's when I first witnessed my mother hitting 7, 8, 9. I was a little kid, and the ball said 7, the ball said 8, and the ball said 9. Even then, hearing the stories that the balls pretty much, they are doing what they doing on their own back then. Before, you heard states like Maryland, went to computer. They computerized now. They really changed. So with that being said, they always had the ups. They know how much money is on a certain number, so they can determine whether it's going to come out or not, versus the ball, versus the machine that just going off its own wheel. That's just meaning whatever ball they select, that's what the number will be, versus, okay, we already had this number set not to come out, we know the payout going to be large, so forth and so forth. So with that being said, I was real young. My mother, she hit enough back then. I think she bought a 1979 Camaro, a blue one. Yeah, she hit 789, man. Back then, you had a lot of guys, they was, you could play street numbers and things like that. So that was a beautiful experience, man. So shout out to moms, man. Thank God she's still around. With that being said, Mother's Day is around the corner, guys. Always love your mom. Always love both of your parents, guys. So let's jump right into it. All right, DC had 911 yesterday. Who would have ever thought they would have came back with that 911? So this, I don't know. Once again, you had 11, so you might need to bring a 65. Shout out to my buddy down in NY. I saw that 130, man. That is what's up. You bought that music. You had that vibe yesterday. You said you was going to win, and it did happen. So now 130, you got that 25 pair to play with, or even that 13 can come back. So it's going to be on you, I see you getting a rack of thousands today. It's all on what you putting on your number. So congrats to you. You're working so hard, and just keep reaching the sky. All right. 911 here. How are we going to take this? Got 287 right over top of it. Always mention whenever you see 911, go ahead and play 802. You have 357 right down there at the bottom of it. All right, we can take this all the way up. We could take it all the way up if you want to. 287076, but I don't think we want to do that. All right, you want to watch out for those 4-1s back in 1986. I believe it was May the 6th or May 5th. I have a thumbnail last time that 4-1s came out. You know, can they do it? Will they do it? Who knows? So we got 911 right here. This is for DC, but you can play this in any state. Once again, I see 679, guys. Don't you see it? 679. All right. Okay, 679. 127 looks good. I like it. 654. Why not? Because you know you had those 2-1s, so you can go 654. Or you could just go 659 because, again, 6 plus 5 is 11. What would you do with that 9? Leave it. Go 659 if you want to. Or you could either go 65, 54. Okay? You can go 6581 just to get the 9. So here are some numbers right here. You lined up. Let's see. 312, 349. Seeing 655 quite 654, I'm sorry, quite often, guys. The coffee is not going down so good this morning. Let's see. So let's go ahead and line you up at 911. This is for the nation's capital, guys, but you can play these numbers in all states. We made it, guys. It's Friday. It's Friday, guys. All we got to do is punch on in and do what we got to do. If you're working from home, go ahead and put that nice shirt on. You know, people will be watching you over the webcam. Look at 1212 right up there, the far left corner. So I don't know, DC. It might be a possibility. Who knows? Yes, it is showing 4-1s. The 8 can be a 1. That 8 can be a 1. There's your 2-1s right there. That 8 can be a 1. All right. So I don't know, DC. What you can do is go back to May 1986, May 5th or May 6th, and see what came out, during that week. So, that'd be a good way. Can't forget about that 1077. You see how it's looped up top right there, 1077. Okay, that is okay. 1077. 5907. I'm trying to look for some 4 digits, guys. 5907. That's always a good number. All right, 5907. All right. 5907. Guys, just go ahead and write this down. I'm gonna give you another number that will always lead you to some success. All right. Whenever you see a 0, it says zeros often follows the 89 pair. So say if you just had okay, well, 89 just was yesterday in DC. You might get a 0. You might get a 0, but what else can you bring with it, right? And it also says after a 0, look for 24 pair or 64 pair. So just say if you had a 0 on your state, so New York, you just had 130 in your state. Today, you will be playing anything with a 2-4. You'll go 2-4-0, 2-4-1, etc., etc. It also says after a 0, you can play a 6-3 pair. Can you get 6-3-6 in New York? Can you get 6-3-1? Can you get 6-30? Can you get 6-30, 6-35, so forth and so forth. So that state that just had 6-3-5, either to play 240, whatever you need. If whatever you playing, just make sure you have a 0 in it. That's how that go, guys. There's a lot of pairs to deal with. It says here, pair 01 usually brings pair 32 or pair 28. So again, New York, you just had 301. A 3-2 is going to be a factor. So I guess that's what it might be. A 3-2 is going to be a factor. You can go 3-2-0, 3-2-1, all the way through 9. You just got to pick that number. It also says that a 2-8 is a good pair after seeing a 01. So you can go 288. If you haven't already had it, you can go 287. So anybody could intercept any number today. You know, this is DC, but you could play this in all states. Guys, I'm gone. Please, may I get a thumbs up? All right. You know, until the next time, guys, everybody stay out the way and be safe. Gone.